Hey everybody, it's Dr. Volk, and welcome to another coloring video. This time I'm actually going to test out these new watercolor colored pencils my mom got me a few days ago from Michael's. Basically what I have here are my pencil, my Prismacolor colored pencils, my watercolor colored pencils, and this makeshift light box my mom made for me with Christmas lights. And basically what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do all the outlining and crap in sped up time to save time. I'm not making several episodes again, and I'll do the coloring in real time with you guys. So if you're ready, which I'm sure you are, if you're not, just pause the video because I'm not waiting. Let's get into this. Hopefully I won't fail completely. Let's do this. outlining is finally finished. So now we actually get to go into the watercoloring part of this, and this actually makes me a bit nervous. And because I've never used these before, and so I'm worried I'll majorly screw up. But I have watched a video on these watercolor pencils, and so I have a small idea of what to look for, how to do this. Let's just go turn off the light box. Okay, and now it's purely us. This is the final showdown. And I'm probably just going to turn on that light box again, just so you can see it better. Alrighty, let's begin. So I've learned from the video that it's a lot easier to, that when coloring with watercolor pencils, it's a lot easier to start off with the shades of the area, like the darker areas. Start with the darker areas, then we can move on to the lighter areas. So when I open this, I see a whole lot of colors right here. I'm going to actually start with this this color right here, whatever it is called. Between pink and red, I think. And I'm actually going to use this for the blush. Sorry if you can't see it from there. Once we get... Oh, wait, that's right. First I have to erase all the main pencil lines from it. Clean this up a bit. And then we're just gonna run the blush right here. And let's see here. The key, it's coloring very lightly. I want the light hitting from this direction. I want the light hitting from this direction. I'm just gonna put a miniature sun here so I don't forget. And so there'll be a lot more shadowing on this side. I'm shading it a little darker over here because I want the shade. And then make some of these lines under here darker. All the light will be hitting from this area, so that's why I'm just coloring in random areas. I'll color in much lighter when I actually get to the hair part. When I actually get to the spot which is going to be shaded. I'm trying to make it kind of realistic-ish. And here I shall use this reddish color right here to try to shade in the shades for anime spot, because I've been looking at a lot of anime drawings, and a lot of the shades are like red, pinkish red. Unless I accidentally chose red orange. Yeah, I must have chosen red orange instead. I'll use this pinkish color instead. Let me just get rid of that horrible red orange right there. I really need to work on my commentary. Please help me. Please help me become a better commentator. Just shading in dark spots, darker spots where the sun don't shine. Where the sun does not shine. And coloring very lightly. I heard there's a lot of blush on the shoulders too, so I'm just gonna make this shoulder kind of reddish, pinkish from blush. I'm gonna leave a white spot there for shine. And let's try to shade more in this. Shading very lightly. Shading very lightly so that light can get hit directly. And basically everywhere where there's skin, I will shade with this color page right here. And if the light's hitting from right here, I think there will be shadows like right down here too. I don't know. I'm not an expert at lighting and shading and all that bull crap. I'm just a stupid beginner. But then again, who didn't start out as a stupid beginner? Who knows, maybe one day I'll actually turn out useful. So let's see here. Looking back at my reference that I used, there's going to be a lot of shading right here in this region. I don't know. I really don't. To me, the shading, I think, depends entirely on the rights of the light source. Now, I am just a beginner. Just remember that, because I could be wrong. Don't take my word for it. I'm not an expert on realism or any of that bull crap. I just follow the light source. And I'm pretty sure that Volk's tail will be... No, Volk's Neko tail will be purple too, so, okay. And just like that. Now that we've finished the base... Now we finished the base drawing. Almost, just a bit. Hold on. I'll just color in a little bit more with my watercolor. Watercolor markers right here. In this area right here. Not watercolor markers. No, not markers. Colored pencils. It's kind of tough doing live commentary. It's also tough doing post commentary. I've never tried post commentary. I think I may one time, but not now. Okay, so now that we've established our colors, mostly, I'll get the eyes later. We'll start with the In fact, I think I may just take this photo off of the light box completely. And, yeah, it's a little bit clearer now. I'm going to take this peach and I'm just going to lightly, very lightly color over the white spots that I've left behind. The watercolor, I think, will blend it in for me. But, you know, every bit helps. Yeah. Remember, I'm not an expert artist. I'm still an amateur, just an amateur, just a amateur hobbyist. So I'm not going to go to frickin' art school and take every single classes about, hey, how you're doing perspective. I know perspective and how you're doing every single thing wrong. But apparently in art there is no right. There is no such thing as right. There is no such thing as correct, but there is always such a thing as incorrect. How ironic. So, I've got the skin down. I'm gonna lightly color this area so I can, get the sweater. In fact, did I even want this? No, I don't want the sweater. This color. I've realized I don't want the sweater this color. I'm not gonna copy that, color for color. It's already kind of ruined now. So remember, always establish your colors before you draw, before you color. Oh, I guess I'll have a yellowish. It's ruined now. Oh well. I'll just, ignore it. It'll get harder to ignore once, actual stuff comes in, but, and luckily this top part was not affected much, if at all, so yay. And once with that base color, with that color down, we'll just see. I'll just color this part in right here, very lightly with my aqua. Remember, get your colors straight before you color, otherwise you'll end up like me and having a ruined drawing, because it's really hard to erase watercolor colored pencil. Prismacolors and like special colored pencils are actually kind of hard to erase. Even though the name colored pencils suggests they can be erased, which they can, it's not very easy to. And, oh look, there goes both my Prismacolor and my, no, there just goes my watercolor pencils, so everything's ruined now. Luckily the arrangement is on the box, so I'll be fine. I'll live. Mostly, maybe, kind of. So, where's that violet? Oh, it's right here. Idiot me. Oh, 30 minutes. Crap. hope speeding up that video, the video will help a lot. So, I had to color extremely lightly because Volk's hair is very, very, very light, if you know him. If you've seen Volk, you probably know that his hair is like extremely lightly colored. He's a pastel bath. Okay. Okay. I'm officially kind of lost right now. Okay, so, now I'm getting into the hard part. I honestly don't know how to color this properly. I'm actually just going to, use a gray right here to, separate the lines. It's very light gray. And we'll darkly color in the purple, violet, dark. Very dark violet. But, and then we'll progressively get lighter and lighter. Okay, crap, where's my normal pencil? Well, my video got kind of cut off, so, luckily it got most of the crap I needed, so. And luckily I spotted the mistake before I realized it, and then was like, oh crap, and then that would not have ended well. In fact, that would have probably ended with me cursing out the entire universe and while crying like a baby. No, not like an infant, because apparently until they're about like until babies are about 3 weeks old, they don't actually produce tear ducts. They won't actually produce tears. Their tear ducts have not fully developed yet. Okay. That kind of looks like it's about it for these. Okay, it looks pretty good to me. Oops. Ah. Looks pretty good to me. So, I have a lot of video watching to do. That's another reason why I hate making extremely long videos. Because, remember, I still have to edit them at the end of the day, so not only do you suffer, but I suffer as well. I actually suffer more because I'm obligated to watch it. Okay, so that's that. Now, I'm just going to unplug. Now, when I return, I'll unplug these Christmas lights so that, they won't get affected by the water. Okay, now I'm back. I'm forced to use my brother's crappy paintbrush. It used to have a lot of paint on it. It was like surrounded in a coat of paint because he likes to paint over Legos for some reason. That's why, it may not be as good as it used to be. On the camera, it may actually look very, very frickin' smooth, like it's already paint. But, in real life, it's not paint, so I'm just gonna lightly paint over this. It's starting to become more painty. Is painty a word? No, well it is now. Evenly it blends out the colors, making it more green than turquoise because of all the yellow that was in it. Better go dip my brush. Turns out a conveniently located bottle of water right here. I'll definitely. I never actually drank out of it, so it's fine. I'll just have to remember to pour it out before trying to put anything in. There's a bit of green on this paintbrush. That's probably why it looks so awful. Kind of moldy. Remember, skill is not everything. You also have to have a good paintbrush. This is the best paintbrush I could actually find. You know what? Screw it. What I have in my hand is an eraser sweeper. Part of this eraser stick. So basically it's not technically a paintbrush, but it doesn't have all that green on it, so I think it'll actually work a lot better than the paintbrush I have available. Look how much better this is. Because of the green does not no longer exist. I'm trying to get as much of the excess water out as possible because it's such a big thing. It's kind of hard to maneuver, unlike the smaller one. The smaller one would actually be a better use of a paintbrush, but I can't use it because of all the green on it. think I may have actually just ruined my drawing. Alright, what could I do? I couldn't have copied it because then it would be ink, not watercolor, and so there would be no point. Look at it, it looks like he's bleeding now. So congratulations, Volk. Congratulations. So this is the finished product. Hopefully it'll look a little better when it dries. And if it doesn't, well, oh well. I'll definitely try to see if I can post it later. And see if I can fix all of the crap that this big eraser thing has actually done to it. Because this tiny, more precise brush had a little bit of grain on it. It was ruining everything. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. And, see you guys then. See you guys until, see you guys next time, I guess.